If there is one singular thing that truly gets my creative energy fired up, it is absolutely the process of making great videos. I confess, I am that dedicated editor who willingly spends an ungodly amount of time testing out every shiny new content app that promises a shortcut. My sole mission in all this testing is simply to discover the exact tools that genuinely save me precious time while simultaneously making my final content noticeably better. Over the course of the last year, I have rigorously put a wide range of AI-driven video platforms through the absolute ringer. This included the clear winners, the ones that were almost amazing, and of course, the ones that were complete and total misses in my book. Today, I want to transparently walk you through the essential suite of tools that I actually continue to use every single week and explain precisely why they made the cut. I promise to keep things completely straightforward, offering only real-world feedback from someone who edits, publishes, and actively grows channels for a living every day. So, let's stop the chatter right now and jump straight into the first powerful platform on my essential list. First up in our lineup, we have the impressive tool known as Opus Pro, which has rapidly become my absolute go-to when I need lightning-fast social clips sliced from much longer videos. The general workflow is incredibly simple. You upload your raw footage, and then the system immediately suggests some very sensible default settings for you. You are prompted to add specific keywords, so the artificial intelligence knows exactly what valuable topics to hunt for within the source material. Next, you can precisely select your desired target clip length, ensuring every output snippet fits perfectly onto its intended short-form platform. There's even an option to choose a content genre, helping the algorithm better understand the overall tone and style you're aiming for in the final output. A neat time saver is the ability to automatically trim away any awkward, rambling introductions or unnecessary closing remarks right at the start. You get to pick from a large library of beautiful caption templates, offering styles for every single type of social content imaginable. Crucially, you can instantly toggle the aspect ratio to suit TikTok, Reels, Instagram, or standard horizontal YouTube formats with just one simple tap. After those few easy inputs, literally one click later, you are presented with a newly generated collection of perfect video clips ready for review. Now, focusing on what I truly love about Opus Pro, the caption accuracy is honestly shockingly good, hitting the mark almost every single time I use it. Furthermore, the entire user interface is designed to be exceptionally dead simple, meaning virtually no time is wasted learning complicated menus. Within the editor, you can easily view a separate timeline for each individual clip, which keeps the macro view very manageable. Alongside that, a complete transcript is conveniently displayed on the side, making quick text edits incredibly easy to execute. One of the most helpful features is the integrated viral score assigned to every single clip, rating its hook potential, flow, value, and current trendiness. That specific scoring metric proves genuinely useful when you are staring at dozens of potential clips and just need to identify the very best ones to post immediately. You always retain the power to manually tweak the generated captions, swap out bland colors, and thoughtfully toss in appropriate emojis for that crucial engagement boost. Adding smooth transitions between moments or replacing the AI-suggested B-roll with your own specific visual prompts is also surprisingly straightforward here. The automatic B-roll insertion feature is quite neat because it generates images that have subtle, professional-looking zooms applied to them automatically. If the initial stock footage suggestion doesn't quite capture the right feeling, you can always adjust the visual prompt to find something more suitable. Now for the part where we discuss what you really need to be aware of when using Opus Pro for your workflow. The platform is intensely focused on high-speed, short-form repurposing, and it executes that specific task flawlessly, I must admit. However, if your primary need involves deep, granular customization for lengthy corporate training modules, or perhaps generating realistic digital avatars, this tool simply isn't built for those needs. Also, unlike some others in the space, Opus Pro does not currently offer integrated full content calendars or automated posting capabilities directly from the platform. Moving on to the next contender, let's briefly look at Canvas Magic Studio, because its core purpose is very apparent. This tool is clearly designed for that speedy, visually adaptive repurposer who needs to generate several social versions of content almost instantly. If you need to adapt your core message for various formats quickly while maintaining message tightness, this platform can truly be an absolute lifesaver for you. We won't dwell on its limitations for long because it intentionally stays streamlined. It definitely doesn't pretend to be a complete one-stop solution for every possible video need. You will not find advanced avatar creation suites or a ton of deeply granular editing bells and whistles built into this intentionally focused tool. Next in line is Pictory, another platform I always make sure to test whenever I have an existing article or a long blog post that absolutely needs to become a video. The killer feature that really sells Pictory for me is its remarkable ability to directly convert raw text content into a fully visual video experience. You can simply paste in a full script, drop a direct URL to an article, upload a deck of presentation slides, or even convert a PowerPoint into a coherent visual walkthrough. For a standard blog to video workflow, the tool smartly summarizes your written content into logical scenes and then automatically pulls in relevant stock footage for each segment. Once the initial draft is made, you can easily edit the specific scene text, swap out any visuals, add background music, and select an AI voiceover option. What I personally liked a lot about Pictory is the strength of its initial automation, coupled with a very approachable and user-friendly interface. It becomes an excellent choice for creators who really want to transform dense written content into easily digestible, snackable videos with minimal manual effort required. However, one thing that truly annoyed me during my testing was the limited selection of voice options available in the library. Moreover, the pronunciation quality on some of the AI voices can occasionally be noticeably off, which is not ideal if you are picky about the final delivery sound. Some creators will definitely find that the customization options feel too light, or that the resulting voices lack the natural cadence they are accustomed to hearing. Alright, now let's shift gears completely and talk in detail about HeyGen, which was previously very well known as an avatar-first video creation platform. If your content absolutely requires a person to be on screen, HeyGen provides you with a massive library of templates and highly customizable digital avatars. The process involves selecting a template, swapping in your chosen avatar, pasting your intended script, and the system renders a talking head automatically across many languages. It is fantastic for quickly generating template-based vertical videos, especially for creators who want that essential on-screen presenter energy without ever having to film themselves. Now we need to introduce a slight reality check regarding the performance of this specific platform in my real-world testing. A significant portion of the non-English voices still tend to sound quite robotic and artificial, which breaks immersion immediately for many viewers. Furthermore, the lip synchronization and subtle head movements can sometimes fall uncomfortably into that creepy uncanny valley territory. Keep in mind that the free plan is quite restrictive, and the actual final render times for your finished videos can fluctuate quite a bit depending on demand. So yes, it is cool for whipping up fast avatar-driven clips, but the overall production polish might simply not be consistently there when you need it most. Synthesia is the other major player in the avatar space, and I can tell you right now that it feels like a completely different technological beast altogether. This platform is undeniably high quality, feels incredibly polished, and is fundamentally built for businesses that require professional training or consistent multilingual presentations. The editor interface strongly resembles a streamlined version of PowerPoint, with scenes listed on the left, your script area at the bottom, and avatar controls on the right side. You have the capacity to drop in media elements, swap out virtual backgrounds, animate the avatar's entry and exit points, and fine-tune voice cadence with natural-sounding pauses. The primary reason you would consciously choose Synthesia over the competition is its professional-grade output and the most natural-sounding voices currently available in the sector. The main downsides are certainly the price point, which tends to land on the considerably higher end of the spectrum for most users. Consequently, solo creators or smaller teams might find themselves paying a premium for many corporate-level features they simply will never utilize. Okay, now that we have surveyed the entire competitive landscape, here is my honest, distilled takeaway about all of these options. The crucial point is that every single one of these powerful tools is specifically engineered to solve a distinct and particular problem in your workflow. Opus Pro and the nimble Canvas Magic Studio are clearly the champions when it comes to lightning-fast, short-form content repurposing from existing sources. If your primary project involves turning existing written articles or blogs directly into video, then Pictory remains the most dependable choice for that text-to-video pipeline. HeyGen and Synthesia are the specialized experts in the avatar domain, differentiated mainly by their respective trade-offs in final quality versus overall cost. So where exactly does the platform I personally rely on, Vizard, fit into this very crowded and complex ecosystem of tools? After putting absolutely everything else through its paces, Vizard truly feels like the tool designed by creators who deeply understand the daily grind of content repurposing. It is laser-focused on taking those long, deep-dive videos and efficiently turning them into perfectly ready-to-post social content, which is key. What sets it apart are the integrated workflow features that most other specialized tools either omit entirely or only offer as expensive, separate add-ons. Here is what makes Vizard practically stand out in my actual day-to-day editing routine, starting with the powerful auto-editing engine. You upload a lengthy sit-down interview, a full webinar recording, or an entire live stream, and Vizard begins scanning for the moments that genuinely matter most. The AI actively searches for those high-energy conversational parts, any clear, strong hooks, quotes that punch hard, and segments with undeniable audience value. It then auto-generates clips that are perfectly optimized for platforms like vertical TikTok, square Instagram, or traditional horizontal YouTube feeds. The best part about this generation is that the final clip selection genuinely feels like a skilled human editor handpicked those exact moments to share. Secondly, the integrated auto-schedule feature is nothing short of a complete game changer for anyone publishing consistently across multiple channels. Instead of exporting clips and then manually setting up posts across various social apps, you simply input your desired posting frequency. Vizard will then intelligently queue those posts automatically, based entirely on the specific settings you define for your release strategy. This incredible capability means you can batch create a massive amount of content in a single dedicated afternoon and let the platform drip feed it out strategically for days or even weeks. Thirdly, the existence of a dedicated content calendar transforms this from just a clip generator into a true operational management tool for your entire channel. You gain the ability to view, manage, modify, and ultimately approve all your scheduled clips across every social channel from one unified central location. You can easily shift publish dates, swap out the chosen thumbnail image, refine the final captions, and give final content approval without ever leaving this hub. For any creator or small team currently juggling multiple distinct channels, this central control hub saves you measurable hours every single week, guaranteed. Beyond those three massive workflow advantages, there are several other specific elements within Vizard that I deeply appreciate in practice. For instance, the caption accuracy is consistently high, meaning you will thankfully not be wasting precious time fixing endless minor typographical errors. The overall editor interface is also remarkably intuitive, which completely removes the barrier of a steep, frustrating learning curve for new users. The platform provides just the right amount of creative control, allowing you to change the crop, swap visuals, add graphic overlays, and inject emojis to boost engagement. Unlike some competitors that try to stretch themselves thin by being everything to every single potential user type, Vizard focuses intently on nailing repurposing and distribution. And honestly, nailing those two core areas, clipping and distribution, is precisely what the vast majority of active content creators genuinely need to scale. Let's talk about the comparisons that really matter when deciding between these powerful digital assistants you might use. Opus gets you those quick initial clips incredibly fast, but it critically lacks that built-in, automated publishing and scheduling calendar system. Pictory excels at the text-to-video conversion challenge, but it stumbles with generating natural-sounding voices and isn't centered on the post-scheduling function. HeyGen and Synthesia certainly serve the specific needs of enterprise clients and avatar-heavy projects very well. I'll grant them that. However, for the creator whose main objective is just repurposing long-form video into social posts and actually getting those posts published without manual chaos, they are often simply overkill. Vizard strategically positions itself right within that necessary sweet spot of high-quality clip identification and superior end-to-end post-publish workflow management. It finds better viral moments than many of the simple clippers and manages the entire publishing process far more smoothly than almost anyone else in the repurposing category. When it comes to pricing and overall accessibility, every single platform I've mentioned today does offer some form of free trial or a limited free tier to test things out. That being said, when you evaluate everything based purely on the creator value proposition, Vizard consistently comes out as the champion in my analysis. This is because you receive automated, intelligent clip selection combined with full scheduling and an all-in-one management calendar without needing to juggle half a dozen external applications. Crucially, you avoid paying those exorbitant, overly expensive enterprise-level plan costs that many other high-end tools demand. To wrap up my final thoughts, if you are a creator, a freelancer, or a small team that records long videos and expects them to actually perform well on social media, you need two key ingredients. Those must-haves are undeniably great, perfectly selected clips, and a publishing workflow that remains completely sane and manageable. Tools like Pictory, HeyGen, Synthesia, Opus, and Canvas each solve incredibly important specialized problems within the wider video ecosystem. But if your primary objective is to scale your short-form output from long videos and actually get those clips in front of an audience without constant manual uploading and spreadsheet tracking. Vizard is consistently the one I instinctively reach for. I highly encourage you to try the free trials available for each tool and upload just one long interview or a webinar recording to see the difference yourself. You might find that the avatar features in HeyGen or the corporate polish of Synthesia are perfect for a very specific niche project you have coming up, and that is perfectly fine and normal. However, for the crucial day-in, day-out work that drives channel growth, I always find myself returning to the sheer speed and workflow integration that Vizard provides me. Now I need your input. What exactly do you want me to rigorously test and compare in my next deep dive video exploration? Should I investigate more obscure avatar platforms? Perform a deep dive comparison on auto caption accuracy across all the tools, or perhaps run a speed test? For the speed test, I could upload one single 90-minute video and time which tool yields the absolute most publishable short clips within exactly 1 hour of processing time. Please drop your top suggestions right down below in the comments section so I can actually run those requested tests for you all. I will catch you all very soon in the next piece of content. And if you do decide to try any of these platforms, please let me know what genuinely surprised you the most about your experience.